Carlos Gonzalez was one of the most electrifying players of his time and is best known for having one of, if not the most beautiful left-handed swings in MLB history. His swing just wasn't pretty though. He was a very good baseball player during his career, but he went from an all-star outfielder to not playing in the majors in over 2 years. What happened to Cargo? Where is he now? And will he ever play in the big leagues again? We will answer that and more in today's video. Carlos Gonzalez was signed as an international free agent by the Arizona Diamondbacks in August of 2002, and from 2003 to 2007, Gonzalez spent 5 years in the Diamondbacks minor league system, ranging from rookie to Double-A ball. Prior to the 2007 season, Gonzalez was ranked as the 18th best prospect in baseball according to Baseball America. 2007, though, would be his final season with Arizona, as in December of that year, he was traded to the Oakland Athletics in a deal involving Dan Herron. Gonzalez started 2008 with Oakland in the minors, but after a few injuries to their outfield, he was called up to the Major League club on May 30th at 22 years old, and his rookie season was somewhat underwhelming. After a nice start to his rookie campaign in June and July, Gonzalez struggled mightily in the final 2 months of the season, and for the second time in less than a year was traded, this time as part of a package to Colorado for Matt Holliday. His sophomore season and first year in Colorado was much more promising for Gonzalez, as in 4 more games than his rookie season, he saw increases in all offensive categories. The strikeouts went down, the walks went up, his on-base percentage was 50 points higher, and his slugging was over 160 points higher than the previous season. Following a promising first season in Colorado, 2010 was the best year of Gonzalez's career, and from 2010 until 2016, he was known as one of the game's elite outfielders. In 145 games that season, Gonzalez slashed .336, .376, .598, hit 34 home runs, drove in 117 runners, and posted a 5.9 WAR. His 197 hits led the National League, his .336 average won him the NL batting title, and he led the NL in total bases with 351. The offense wasn't only elite, his overall game was. He stole 26 bags that year and only committed 1 error in right field, and for his efforts, he won the Silver Slugger Award, Gold Glove Award, and finished 3rd in the NL MVP voting. Side note, and one last thing about Gonzalez's 2010 season, and it's kind of odd, he wasn't named an All-Star that year despite having a really solid season during the first half. Anyway, after an MVP caliber season at 24 years old, the Colorado Rockies locked him up long-term and extended him on a 7-year deal worth $80 million in January of 2011. For the next 2 seasons, Cargo continued to put up elite production, and in 2012 was named to his 2nd All-Star game and won his 2nd Gold Glove Award. Cargo started off 2013 on fire and was putting up similar production to his 2010 season and was named as an All-Star for the 2nd time in his career. Unfortunately, his season was cut short due to a finger injury, and he only appeared in 9 games in August and September. Still, he had 26 home runs and posted a .958 OPS in 110 games and won his 3rd Gold Glove Award. Looking to bounce back from injury, 2014 was a nightmare for Cargo, who dealt with 2 separate injuries. He underwent thumb surgery, came back and played in 18 games before undergoing season-ending surgery on a torn patella in July. After an injury-riddled 2014 season that limited him to 70 games, 2015 was a nice bounce-back year for Gonzalez, who had 40 home runs, posted an .864 OPS, and won his 2nd career Silver Slugger Award. His success from 2015 carried over into 2016 as he had 25 home runs, drove in 100 runs, and was named to his 3rd and final All-Star game. All looked good for Cargo at the time, but 2016 would end up being the start of his career going downhill. In the final year of his 7-year contract in 2017, Cargo regressed on both sides of the ball. For the first time since 2010, outside of the injury-riddled 2014 season, he posted a below 800 OPS. Coming off the worst year of his career and now 32 years old, his market in free agency was thin. He didn't sign all off season long and ended up re-signing with the Rockies on a 1-year deal worth $8 million on March 12, 2018. Ironically, his 2018 season was much better than his 2017 season. His offensive numbers were better across the board, and he posted a 1.8 WAR compared to a 0 WAR in 2017. Despite the better production, the Rockies weren't interested in bringing him back after the 2018 season, and this time around in free agency, he couldn't even secure a major league deal. He ended up signing with the Cleveland Indians on a minor league deal on March 19, 2019, and in 30 games with the club was pretty bad before being DFA'd. Just a month after being designated for assignment by the Cleveland Indians, the Chicago Cubs signed him to a minor league deal, and he was just as bad in 15 games with Chicago. For the second time that season, he was DFA'd, and June 29, 2019 was the last time he's played in an MLB game. Since then, there hasn't been much news surrounding Carlos Gonzalez. The Seattle Mariners did sign him to a minor league deal in February of 2020, but COVID hit and he never made it to spring training, and he was released by the club in June. He's currently represented by Rachel Luba of Luba Sports, but there have been no rumors of team interested in the former three-time All-Star, nor updates if he plans on continuing his career. If this is the end of Carlos Gonzalez in Major League Baseball, he walks away with a very good career. A lifetime .285 hitter, 224 home runs, an .843 OPS, and a multiple-time All-Star, Silver Slugger, and Gold Glove Award winner. He will always be remembered for this sweet lefty swing that, in my opinion, was one of the prettiest ever, and of course, this walk-off home run right here.